Hey there, Spartan fans. Welcome inside our Spartan Sports Report studio. It is National Letter of Intent Day in college basketball. We're joined by the women's head coach here at San Jose State, Jamie Craighead, and 6 players to go over here, Coach. But before we dive into player names, what was your approach to this recruiting class, and what did you project you needed from this recruiting class?
With so many scholarships and over the last 2 years, the turnover in roster, including this year's class that graduates, we really needed to get people who could play right away, weren't going to be afraid of the level, and obviously we're trying to find prospects in the state that can help us boost attendance and some familiar faces with high school programs that people know, but most importantly, just find people who can really play.
Well, high school programs people know, I think, will go along with the first 2 players here, Megan Anderson being one of them, a forward player, 6'1", a good player.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite part about Megan is she can really shoot the basketball, and at that length, it's really hard to defend her shot. She's a cross-country runner. She can run for days.
Which is what you like, right?
Yep, and we're really excited about her, and they play in a system that's very similar to ours. They press, they play fast, and I think she's a tremendous sign for us, and we're really, really excited about the fact that she could play multiple positions if ever needed.
And you mentioned Clovis West High School, which is always, it seems like always one of those high schools that every sport is pretty darn good. And her teammate, Danae Marquez, who is the guard on this team.
Yep, she's the point guard, 5'5", really smart point guard who will be able to run our system and be a distributor. She can shoot it, she can get to the rim. She's a fantastic passer. I think her and Taylor will be a great combo of each other. We're really excited because they're a tremendous high school program, 30-2 last year, and so they're just winners, and they play really hard, and their coach demands a lot of them, so I know that they'll be fine in adjusting to this level.
Well, I know that was an emphasis for you and your coaching staff to recruit players that are coming from winning programs. I think that also breeds a winning tradition here at San Jose State. So is that part of the reason why you go out to a Clovis and you recruit those players?
Absolutely. Obviously, if we went to Clovis West and they were, a slow down team that played a totally different game, that wouldn't have the same kind of impact. But for us, we're trying to find players that are more familiar with the system, as well as, expect to win. And I think that at this level, it's so hard to win basketball games that you have to have players that just don't accept losing. And so we're really excited about the class in general, and that's really what we've built around in terms of our recruiting classes.
Then you have Helenia Hill, who's right out of San Jose here, Archbishop Mitty, a 5'6" guard.
Yep, and obviously I didn't mention this, but Clovis West is number 3 in the state starting this high school season, and Mitty's number 1. So obviously tremendous talent. She's an athlete who can run, can rebound, can jump, she can score, she can shoot it. She's a combo guard. We're really excited about her. She does everything you need her to do, and Coach Sue couldn't say enough good things about her. So we're really excited about her, and the fact that she comes from Mitty, a local program, again, familiar faces, familiar high schools that hope drives attendance up, and people want to come and follow those players through their college career.
And sometimes it's difficult to get a player to just go down the road to go to college from where they went to high school too.
Yeah, definitely, and it came down to another Mountain West school in us, and we weren't quite sure if she would stay home, and but she was great through the recruiting process. She had lots of great questions, and she's asking us, will you push me? Will you make me better? If I want to play professionally, will you help me get there? And so everything about her, it was a great fit for us, and obviously she decided to stay.
All right, we'll talk about another signee here, Michaela Wilson, and another forward for this recruiting class.
Yeah, and she was the last piece to the puzzle. She was the last commitment, and I think she kind of was the X factor for the class. She's a 5'10" wing player that is built for this level. She's really explosive, really athletic. She can score in multiple ways. I think she could play a number of positions, but the wing is where we will put her initially. Just a talent, and I think that someone that we kind of got on late in the recruiting process a little bit. She had a number of offers, and we're really, really excited about her upside and potential here.
I think the importance about that wing position, especially with the offense you run, can she get up and down the floor? Do you see that aspect of her game already?
Absolutely, and we got to bring a lot of these prospects in together for official visits, and our players who played against them were really excited about what they did on the court against them, and it's kind of fun to have your seniors go, they're going to be really good. The program is going to continue to get better, and so that's always good for us to hear because they know what we expect and they know the system. system.
All right, Coach. Well, another high school that our fans, I think, may really know is Mater Dei High School down in Santa Ana, and Sydney Lewis, another 6'1" forward for this team.
Sydney is a talent who's, played behind some tremendous players who've gone on to play for the likes of UConn, and we got to watch her play with her AAU team this summer, Cal Sparks, and she did a tremendous job for them. I think that she has a lot of upside. She's a little bit more raw. She's long. She can run. She's athletic. She can rebound, and I think her college game, being around even better players, is just going to help her grow that much. We're really excited. She's a great student. All of them are, but we're really excited about her. She's from, an area of California that we're trying to recruit in and get more prospects. And the fact that she's from Mater Dei High School, it's a powerhouse,
Right.
on all levels. So it was great for us to get somebody from that area.
Well, you mentioned the California recruiting, and the only player outside of the state of California from Seattle, Washington, Shinwei Izionyu, who is another 6-foot player, another forward, and seems like that theme, a 6-foot player for this recruiting class, is pretty darn good.
Yeah, Shinwei is another one of those really gifted athletes who can rebound, can score. For her high school team, she plays inside. For her AAU team, she plays outside. We're trying to get a little bit longer in positions. Our point guard position, we just try and find the best point guard that we can find, and we don't worry too much about size. But in our 2 position, our 3, our 4, our 5, we're going to be longer. We're going to be more athletic. When we put the depth chart together with all of these players, we were just like, this is going to be the best.
Right.
On paper that we've been, because of all the depth, and I think that that's really important for how we play, and she's a big part of that. She was a great pickup for us, and she's the only one that didn't come on the weekend where they were all together, but our players enjoyed playing with her, and we're just really excited to get these guys signed on the dotted line tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it does come maybe as a relief to get this done and then get the season started. It's always a little stressful this time of year to get these players in right before the season begins, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. They can enjoy their senior years, but we've worked really hard as a coaching staff the last 2 years with these big signing classes. And for us, we have 1 scholarship for, the 2018 and 2 for 2019. So, you can't take a deep breath in recruiting.
Right.
You always got to know who's out there, and we got to work really hard, but we can be very specific, and, we can have a smaller audience that we're recruiting, not so many prospects. But I'm just really excited, because I think that these sophomores and freshmen, we're excited about what our freshmen are doing right now, and we believe that the next class that we sign, there'll be 11 players in those freshman and sophomore classes, and we believe that they can come in and compete right away.
All right, that's San Jose State women's basketball head coach here at San Jose State on National Letter of Intent Day, Jamie Craighead. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Find out more about the recruiting class here at San Jose State on sjsuspartans.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.